Hi everybody, this is Carla with Cobweb Corner and welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. This is a channel about cross stitch and normally I have longer episodes where I talk about my personal stitching, my online cross stitch shop and things going on in the industry. But on FlossTube Thursday, I pull about a dozen or so charts that are from way back and show those to you just to give you an idea of some of the things that are out there that you may not be aware of and might find a new stitching project. So I'm just going to jump right in. The links to the items that I'm going to show are down below in the show more information section. And if you enjoy this video, please click the subscribe button and then click the bell to get notified of future videos. With the links below, a lot of the items that I'm showing, I only have one of in my shop. So it's possible that by the time you watch this video, the item you're interested in might be out of stock. And that's explained also down in the show more information section. So I'm going to jump right in. I think I've got 15 charts to show you today, and some of them are pretty fun and funny. The first one is called Halloween House, and it's by Lilybet. And I really like this. I only have one of these. Oh, and I also had a request to give the prices, the current prices. The prices may change. They're hardly ever going to go up, but they may go down. And it's also possible that some of the items in my Throwback Thursday series may be in our clearance section. And if you go to our, I don't know, I think one of these at least today is. And there's a coupon code, at least right now, that is called Good Home, GOODHOME, all one word. And you're welcome to try that anytime that you check out, just to see if something that you added to your cart is in the clearance section. And I think you get an additional 15% off the clearance price. So this is Halloween House, and I really like this. The button that's shown is not included. The buttons, there's 3 buttons shown, they're not included. But if you can get a look at the windows, they're done in like a large Smyrna cross stitch. And let's see, this was published in, let me find that, 2005. And the designer is Kay Hansen Cavnar, Cavnar, and this was stitched with Gentle Art sampler threads, Weeks dye works, crescent colors, and 1 color of DMC. Let's see if they call out that they don't give a name to the windows, but they show it on the chart how to stitch those, and then the spider web along the border is all done in a back stitch. So I think that's really cool. And this one is, I think I only have one of these left, and it's $6.25. The next one is from Delatour Designs, and it was published in 1997. I have a few Delatour charts. This one is called Flirtation. This is advanced to expert level. It's very full coverage. And this is done in all whole cross stitch with no back stitching. That's kind of what they're known for. Let's see, I already said it was 1997, and get some information on this. It was stitched in Anchor or DMC floss, and the stitch count is 330 by 240 stitches, and the model was stitched on 26 count Navy Heatherfield by Witchelt. So that is, and this one is $7.50. And that is Flirtation by Delatour. Now let me go back to Halloween House. The stitch count on that, let's see, that was stitched on 36 count Palomino linen by Lakeside Linen, and it's 76 by 94. The next one is an older one. Let's see if I can find the date here. I do look these up first, but then I don't write them down. It's 1991, and I pulled this one. This is by Liz Turner Dial, D-I-E-H-L, Deal. And this one is done, it's called Potpourri of Fantasy Fibers, And it's all done with different types of glisten gloss fibers. And the one I really like is this key. Isn't that cool? So you actually make the tassels out of the different fibers too. And they've got this tree, the flowers with a little bunny in there, the heart, cat mask, and I also like this one too. But I really like this key. And it gives a whole list of all the different kinds of glisten gloss threads. So there's braid, crystal, estase, flash, frizz, glimmer, luster, rainbow, shimmer, silk, sparkle, sterling, and sundance. And then I also noticed it has this little, it says alert. Rubber bands contain sulfur, which can oxidize and discolor the fibers. Do not store your fibers and yarns with rubber bands. So didn't know that. So it uses a pretty big variety of specialty stitches along with cross stitch. And I just thought that was kind of cool. And I've got a couple of these, and these are $2.50. The next one is called Mistress Mary by, let's see. That was a weird publisher name. The designer is Karen Wood, and it was published, I think, by Darrow Production, Darrow. And this one is from 1993. And this is it's called Christian Mother Goose Presents Mistress Mary in Cross Stitch, Book 3. So it's got a number of different designs. I'll read some of them to you. So, should have worn it says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Mistress Mary, quite contrary. How does the garden grow? God sends rain and sun, and then one by one the flowers pop up in a row." And, Mistress Mary, oh, that's the same thing, same saying. So it has that. It has nearer to God. One is nearer to God's heart in the garden than anywhere else on earth. Winter is past. The winter is past. The rains are over and gone. Flowers appear on the earth. The season of singing has come. And we reap what we sow. So I thought that was kind of cute, actually. And that is Mistress Mary. And that one is $4. There's actually 2 links down below. One is for $4.25 and one's for $3.95. The $3.95 has a bent corner, and it's explained in the description. The next one is called Little Blossoms by Cross My Heart. And this was published in 1998, and it's got a whole collection of flowers. Some people get a little turned off when they see the cover has an afghan, because they're like, well, I don't want to make an afghan, But of course, all the charts can be stitched on any size fabric that you want. So this includes, I really look at the dark red there. It's got aster, calla lily, camellia, chrysanthemum, clematis, crocus, daisy, daylily, hibiscus, iris, morning glory, narcissus, orchid, pansy, poppy, rose, tulip, zinnia, and that's it. And I think it's all done they give floss for DMC, anchor, and coats. So that is Little Blossoms, and that one is $5.75. I also like this one. This one is Timeless Treasures by Country Cross Stitch. And these older books, not only are they not very much money usually because they're older, but a lot of times they have a lot of designs in them, like the one I just showed you and this one. This is called Timeless Treasures. And look at all those designs you get. It's got the Noah's Ark, flowers, look at this red and green shoe. Isn't that hilarious? And the cardinal. and angels and snowmen and a fishing Santa and this deer. So many different ones. They show them as cards, but of course you can stitch, and they're all, so I looked through it, they're all beginner level stitches, super quick stitches, and they are given in DMC with some they're given in DMC and Mill Hill bead colors, and anchor and JP coats. And of course the counts vary. This birdhouse here, another snowman. So that's a lot of designs, and that one is $4.95 in our shop right now. The next one is Learned Hearts Pincushion by The Marking Sampler, and this was published in 2000. And I'll read it to you in a second here. The doesn't say who the designer is. Oh, there, Darlene Lara. And it says, schools are the seed plots of all learned arts, and doth enrich our heads, our tongue, our hearts. And that one is 118 wide by 46 high, and was stitched in, this one was stitched in DMC 815 garnet, but of course you can stitch it in any color that you want. Super quick beginner level stitch. And that one is $5.25. The next one is a graduation chart. It's got room for the name, person's name, the date they graduated, the year, the name of their high school, and it says its education forms the common. I really need my cheaters. 'Tis education forms the common mind, just as the twig is bent, the tree's inclined. By A. Pope. And then it comes with this diploma charm. So that's the chart, and it's by Linen. And let's see, 96 wide by 132 high, stitched with General Art sampler threads, but there's an anchor and DMC conversion provided. And the model was stitched 2/2 on 32 count platinum Belfast linen. And this one is $4.95. So that's Congratulations by Linen. The next one is from Studio 7 and was published in 1990, and it's called Kitchen ABCs, and it's a kitchen alphabet. And I actually kind of like that. That would be kind of neat. You could, this one says, welcome to my kitchen. You can say mom's kitchen. You can do the full alphabet as shown. It says, no matter where I serve my guests, they seem to like my kitchen best. That's this design right here. So it's got the alphabet, the little saying, and that's it. And then it's got stitched out, it actually has charted out the welcome to my kitchen. But you could also chart out your own words that you want. And the full alphabet, the welcome to my kitchen is 208 by 118. And the full alphabet is 148 by 205, and the thread colors are given in DMC, Anchor, JP, and JP coats. And no matter where I serve my guests is 89 by 65. And these are older. This is old stores, new old stock from a store that went out of business, and these are in almost brand new condition. And these are $3. The next one I pulled just because I think it's pretty funny. It's called Face Off, and it totally reminds me of Chick-fil-A restaurant. It's got a cow and a rooster, and the rooster says eat more beef, and the cow says eat more chicken. I just think those are so funny. And they're by Stitch World Cross Stitch, and 1995 is when these were published. And they are 78 wide by 100 high, and the colors are given in Anchor and DMC, and they are super easy stitches. So that's Face Off, and those are $2.25. The next one And I think the reason some of these don't sell, the older charts, is because the pictures aren't very good. This is called Buttoned Seasons by the Stitchworks. And it's got a little chart for all 4 seasons. It's got the scarecrow, the birdhouse, some flowers, and a winter. And I have 5 of these on my site, and 3 of them come with the button pack. So you've got the snowman for the winter chart, the moon for the scarecrow chart. What else is in there? Some flower pots and some stars. There's at least 1, 2. Oh, there's a slice of watermelon, a little tiny bird, a pumpkin, all kinds. So this originally retailed with the buttons for $20.50 way back in whatever I said, 1996 this was published. And it's on my site for $17.95 with the buttons. And the 2 that I have that don't have buttons are $4.50. So that is Button Seasons by the Stitchworks. And when you stitch all 4 of them together, it's 103 by 103. And it's stitched in DMC floss. Let's see, do they give what? The models were stitched on a 28 count White Brittany by Zweigert. Next one is called Friendship Blooms, and it's by Raspberry Patch. Raspberry Patch had a number of angel charts. This one says Friendship Blooms in the Garden of Our Heart. Is that what it says? Of your heart. Friendship. I really need to put my cheaters on when I do these videos. Friendship blossoms in the garden of your heart. And it's got kind of a country angel. It's a very pretty easy stitch. This was published in 1997. The designer is Virginia Douglas, and the colors are given in DMC, Coats, Anchor, and Madeira. And the design size, let's see, model was stitched on 28 count tea-dyed linen over 2 threads. And where is the stitch count? Stitch count is 64 by 92. So that is Friendship Blooms by Raspberry Patch. And that one is $3.75. The next one is by Poppy Creations. It's called Sunshine. Sunshine provides a fresh bouquet of happiness every day. And I thought this one was kind of funny too. It kind of reminds me of emojis, which of course when this was published, there wasn't any such thing as a smiley face emoji. Or maybe there was, I don't know. Let's see, is there a date? I don't see a date on this one, but I'm going to guess 1990s. And the design size is 135 by 112. It was stitched with DMC and Weeks Dye Works and 1 color of Gentle Art sampler threads. And the model was stitched on 28 count antique white Jobelin with 2 over 2. So that is Sunshine by Poppy Creations. And that one is $4.25. The next one is another an older design by Heart and Hand. The artist is Cecilia Turner. She is still designing, frequently releases new designs. But this one is from, 1995. And it's called Feathered Flock. And it's got the different kinds of birds, and it says birds, then it has her initials. And then there's also this design up there. The Feathered Flock is 87 wide by 80 high and was stitched with Gentle Art sampler threads. And the Swan Song, which is the other one, is 103 by 43. So this one is Swan Song, and this is Feathered Flock. And those are $4.25. And the last one is by Green Apple. This is from, I think it was 1980. Actually, I don't think I found a date on this one, but I think it's mid 1980s or even early 1980s, and it's called Christmas Gift Children by Macon Epps. And look at these old-fashioned children designs. Look at this one with the little boy in shorts. And this is the one that I know is on clearance. So if you use the code GOODHOME, all one word, you'll get an extra 15% off this chart. And it is $1.50. So and these are beginner level stitches. They're super, super small and quick. And the colors are given in DMC and Susan Bates. And of course the stitch counts vary. So that is Christmas Gift Children by Green Apple. And that is it for this episode of Throwback Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click the bell so you get notified. And I will see you in my next video. Happy stitching, everybody. Bye-bye.